Hi everyone. I'm here in another day in paradise in nature, like I love to be, and share those videos with you. Today, I just want to give you a very quick update on the energies and the things that are going on, the things that I'm feeling. Some of my friends are feeling, people that come to my classes are feeling, and so we start the class sometimes, right? Like, oh my God, how has been this week for you? What has been going on? And we notice a lot of shifts and things happening. Some of the good stuff and a lot of purging, a lot of cleansing of the emotional, physical, and spiritual body as well. So I promised you that I would talk a little bit about Lionsgate and what Lionsgate is. It happened last week on the 8th, and I have all the intentions to share with you right after I was here at the beach to see exactly the moment that Sirius rose up in the sky, how I felt, and how was that experience for me. But it was intense, and right after I had a PHHD session, a quantum healing hypnosis technique session, that in another video I will share with you all. That I couldn't make the video. It was just like a lot going on, a lot of my own purging, and I got triggered emotionally, things that I had to work on with myself, and I wanted to clean my energy in order to share with you everything that was going on. So before I start sharing pretty quickly what that was and how I felt, I want to encourage you to push the subscribe button for updates, for things that are coming in your way. I'm working on the website and good information I'll be sharing there too. Many other videos with short meditation and tools that can help you with this process of awakening and with this process of raising of consciousness that we are all going through. If you came across this video, I'm pretty sure that you were feeling it. I'm pretty sure that you're feeling the urge to look for more information on that matter, and you're also feeling the purging and this emotional change and things that are going on with you or people around you. So it's important at this moment to be grounded. That means feeling your energy and feeling your presence. And I will, in the end of this video, share with you ways for you to do that as well. So what is Lionsgate? Let's go back to last week's event and what is Lionsgate? We call Lionsgate because our sun, which gives us that energy, that heat, and it's also sending us upgrades and sending us upgrades of our consciousness, raising our vibration. It's in alignment with the Leo, the constellation of Leo, which it is a constellation that is very strong into opening your heart. When the sun is there, we can work in ways to open our hearts. And on 8/8, there was an alignment, and there was a certain alignment of Sirius, the star Sirius, which it is way brighter than our sun, and the Earth. So at this auspicious moment, auspicious day, we had a lot of upgrades coming our way from Sirius and from our sun. Those upgrades, they still go and they're still working in our minds, in our bodies, our spiritual bodies, our energy bodies, and physical bodies as well. But because they're doing those upgrades and cleaning up our chakras and our energy centers, that's a lot of purging that has to be done. So some things will come your way that will trigger you to feel a certain way, so you can notice. But in order for you to notice, you have to be grounded. So those techniques of being grounded are going into a yoga class, breathe, take deeper breaths, and close your eyes. And some people say that going out into nature is meditation for them. It is a meditation. Every time that you are in nature, you are actually creating a resonance and a coherence between your heart and the frequency of this earth. So it is very powerful to do that. However, I highly encourage you to take some time to be alone and in silence with your with a recognition of your own energy, of what it is to be in your own presence. Because when things come on your way that will trigger you to go through those processes of purging, of becoming aware of the things that you have to work on to receive those energies and upgrade yourself and raise your vibration, your consciousness, you will be able to recognize what they are more clearly. So those things are important. Last week, with this portal opening, things like maybe the day off you felt extremely tired, maybe extremely energized. I have some friends of mine that slept all day, others that had energy all day and then they crashed. In my case, I was super happy that day, and then the next day I had one little single event happening that triggered me to be sad and depressed and feeling like those not so pleasant feelings of low self-esteem, and then challenging my, those things challenge my self-worth. So again, those things would show up for you to see what you still have to work on loving yourself unconditionally. That's the first step. You have to love yourself unconditionally in order to go towards this raising up of consciousness, not only individually but as a collective. So many things happen, but what is really cool that I've been noticing lately, and I have been noticing since the beginning of the year, but this week has been crazy, is the telepathy and how I'm able to communicate with people that are close to me simply by thinking about it, about them, thinking about something that I wanted to tell them, and then 5 seconds later, it's literally like that fast. They either text me with the same subject or call me, or they show up out of nowhere. I could be here at the beach and thinking of someone, and that person that I wouldn't expect to be here at the beach just show up. It has happened many times since the Lionsgate. By the way, that day I came to the beach, and Sirius would rise up in the sky right before the sun. It was really beautiful to see. So I came and I meditated, and I was guided the day before through my personal meditation by my guides, by my intuition, by my higher self, whatever you want to call, to come to the beach with all my crystals, wash it in the ocean, and light them down. And as Sirius would come up, allow Sirius to bring all that information down to my crystals. I was guided to bring my dog too, and I had a great time, and my crystals are now all charged on my altar. But I was allowing that energy to come into my body, and the next day I had that trigger. But it has been wonderful since then. Because the next day when that happened, I was able to catch her right away and see, oh, okay. As I was going through the victimization thing of like, oh, I'm not good enough and this and that, when it was later at night, I was just like, oh my God, there was definitely a trigger. Let me meditate a little bit here. Let me take deep breaths and see how I can change that to a state which is truthful to myself, which I recognize this still bothers me, so I'm not ignoring what is going on, but at the same time I can consciously and mindfully change to something that I prefer, to an energy that I prefer, even if it's like just a little higher than lack of self-worth to a neutral feeling, not extremely happy right away, but see if I can change that. And the ways for me to change that was to get in my hands, take my power, and be active towards the trigger that happened, right? Or avoid that to happen in the future by having that self-worth back into my trust. So it's, in the end, I don't know if this was confusing. It was kind of confusing, as I said, but in reality, it's simple. It's just trust. Everything that happens in life doesn't happen for you but to you. Anyhow, that's what I wanted to share with you. Please leave comments down here. Connect with me on my social medias here on YouTube, on Facebook. I'm going to leave everything, all the information down here. As I said, I'm going to work on that website, and that website will be very soon in with how you can find me for KHHT sessions, which in the next video I'm going to share with you what was super cool that happened on the session that was on Lionsgate, and how that session went. So we're gonna leave all this information for you to get in touch with me. And if you're in the area, if you are in Florida, in Delray, come see me at Anotara Shala in Delray. I'm gonna leave the website here as well, so you can see the schedule of classes, and we can talk more there. I would love to talk with you, people there in the same kind of journey and looking for answers. I would love to connect with you. And I think that's it. What else did I forget? I don't think I forgot anything. So I will share with you that KHHD session shortly. Have a beautiful rest of your week. Enjoy a hot day. Enjoy those upgrades. Enjoy the ups and lows. Enjoy the triggers. Enjoy the, even when you're frustrated because you don't know where to go, enjoy it because it's part of the process. Okay? I will talk to you soon. Bye.